This year, 5 students from Cherry Hill High School East created the Text Later Drive Now campaign for the You Got Brains competition. Our team worked tirelessly to make our peers and community more aware of the dangers of distracted driving. We created social media sites, ordered posters, road signs, and various other products, produced public service announcements and documentaries, and we hosted a number of events to educate students at Cherry Hill High School East. Using the money provided by the grant from the You Got Brains competition and all of its sponsors, our Text Later team bought t-shirts and raffled them out to various students at Cherry Hill High School East. Our team also bought bumper stickers and gave them out to seniors, juniors, and sophomores, as well as to all the staff members. In addition to the bumper stickers, we purchased 4 road signs to be placed in front of all the major entrances and exits of the high school parking lot. We also bought wristbands with our logo to give out at all of our events. Towards the beginning of our campaign, representatives from All-State visited our school to give their X the Text program. During all of the lunch periods, students put their thumbprints on a poster and pledged not to text while driving. Many students and staff members participated in this event. The Cherry Hill Police Department visited East to educate the seniors about the dangers of distracted and impaired driving. Hoping to demonstrate the extent to which texting distracts a driver, we asked students to text their friends as they drove a golf cart through an obstacle course.
So tell me, do you think texting will impair your ability to drive?
Yes, because you have to look at your screen and look at the road, and you can't do that.
How much harder was it to drive when you were texting?
It was like so much harder because when you're like looking down at the screen, you don't see where the cones are, so it's really easy to knock into them. And also when you're only driving with one hand, it's harder to control the wheel and get the car to go where you want it to go.
Our Text Later team also hosted an obstacle course during all of the gym periods. Students were asked to text while driving scooters through the course as volunteers threw balls at the drivers and jaywalked across the course, representing the unexpected dangers of driving. Students were later interviewed about their experience on the obstacle course.
Well, I just want to show students how hard it is to actually have your mind on driving when there's so many distractions, and really like the throwing balls across and having people crossing and all the twists and turns really are supposed to represent how hard it is to drive and how aware you have to be. And I really want to show kids that when you're texting, you really can't be as aware as you need to be to safely get to your destination.
Did texting make the obstacle course difficult?
It was pretty difficult. I couldn't really see anything.
I don't know, it was kind of like hard to text, and then while people were throwing stuff at you, and I actually went off the course a couple times.
It was really hard.
You're texting and driving. I can't multitask anyway.
So what was your job for this obstacle course?
I was a jaywalker.
And tell me, how many times did you get run over?
Like 10 times.
Yeah, and I ran into my friend.
Was it because of texting?
Yeah, he was texting too, so we deserved it.
Cool. How do you think you did as far as going through the obstacle course?
Horrible.
How many balls did you hit?
Probably like 10, maybe 20. I think it really simulates what texting and driving can do and how it really distracts you when there's already a number of distractions while driving.
We created a Facebook page and posted statistics and public service announcements, reaching out to hundreds of people. In addition to the facts and videos, our Text Later team also made a raffle and cover photo contest. We offered a $50 gift card to the person who could create the best cover photo, and we offered a $100 gift card to the person who won first place in the raffle. The other winners of the raffle won Text Later t-shirts. Our Text Later events attracted much attention from local media, including the Philadelphia Inquirer, Cherry Hill Sun, and NBC 10 News, gaining us attention from the community. The public service announcement posted to Facebook were short and contained poignant statistics and stories about people personally affected by distracted driving. Driving is a combination of cognitive, visual, and manual concentration, yet all 3 are distracted when a driver uses a phone behind the wheel. If a driver is traveling at 55 miles per hour and looks down at a text for 5 seconds, he or she will have traveled 120 yards, the length of a football field, completely blind. 1.3 million accidents in 2011 were caused by cell phones. Texting and driving increases the risk of an accident 23 times. To drive while using a handheld device is to increase the chance of an accident by 4 times. Using a cell phone while driving delays a driver's reactions as much as having a blood alcohol content of 0.08%.
Eyes on the shoulder. Oh, he just hit. Oh my God, he's crossing over!
I look at my life today as everything that occurred before Casey was killed and everything since. And that's pretty common for people who've lost, well, mostly children. I decided with my family that we needed to do something so that Casey would be remembered. So that's sort of why we've gone out on this mission.
Cherry Hill also received national attention when a member of the TextLater team won second place in C-SPAN's national documentary competition for her video entitled Driving Under the Influence of Cell Phones. Her documentary was aired on national television on April 14th, and C-SPAN representatives will visit East High School on May 31st. For her documentary, she interviewed Mike Kaleni, a man personally victimized by the dangers of distracted driving. His daughter, Nikki Kaleni, was killed in an accident caused by distracted driving. She was a senior from Washington Township who had a bright future ahead of her. Since then, Mike has worked tirelessly as the president of People Against Distracted Driving.
So the truck hit him, the car spun around in a circle, the one girl got ejected. The driver instantly wanted to know where her phone was because I guess it got hit out of her hand. So the first person that came up said she was looking for her phone.
She also interviewed local politicians, such as Assemblywoman Pam Lampett and Congressman Rob Andrews.
So obviously when you have this many people getting killed or injured, I'm a believer that this is a serious problem that has to be addressed.
Hoping to expose the issue from the students' perspective, she asked several students whether or not they had ever ridden in a car with a distracted driver.
I have, definitely.
For sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Every day.
So far, TextLater Drive Now has made a significant impact on the community, and we will only continue to do so.